Hello and welcome to the 2021 Styrian GP analysis for Charles Leclerc. Let's jump in, starting with the summary and then stay to the end to watch the key teammate and championship battles. Started P7, ended P7. It was a very adventurous ride to get back to P7. 6th quickest lap of the race, 16th quickest time through the pit lane though, and that was on his second stop, yet on his first stop where he was changed to front ring, and did not win the teammate battle. Positives for Leclerc, well, obviously the race pace for him to come back second last all the way back into the points in P7. Fantastic job. Qualifying pace as well, qualifying P7, excellent. And strategy from Ferrari did an excellent job to bring Charles back into the race. Negatives, obviously the opening lap, that contact with Gasly obviously meant that he had to pit again, and you'd have to ask, with the pace that he had, what would that battle with Norris would have looked like if he didn't have to pit? And also the gaps to the leaders for both Ferrari and McLaren, the gap to Mercedes and Red Bull. It's absolutely massive at the moment. Looking at the strategy, let's dig into it. Started on the soft due to Q2 qualifying, then jumped onto the hard, and then went on to the mediums. I would have thought he was able to get those hard tyres to last a bit longer at the start there, but very much could have been a tactical decision from Ferrari to switch him across the mediums, so he had the fresher tyres and quicker tyres to finish off the race. Let's have a look at his lap times then. First 2 laps obviously not very good with the pit stop and the front wing damage. But then after that, you can see really, really good pace compared to the other midfield teams. A lot of them were lapping in the 73, 74 seconds. But Leclerc was able to go really, really low, lots of fresh air, and that meant he could catch up so much, as we'll see in the teammate battle next, and the battle against Stroll. And then after that pit stop, some excellent initial pace, and then got caught up with DRS. But then once he made some overtaking moves again, getting back to some excellent pace for Leclerc. Let's move in across the teammate battle now. And we've got that initial pit stop. And look how quickly he was able to catch up to Sainz, who was in a DRS train further up the field. He was gaining about a second a lap on those hard tyres. Very, very impressive. But then you can see the gap to Sainz then significantly dropping off again once he got on the back of the DRS train. And then also with the slightly older tyres. Then both of them pit in. And then Charles slowly eating into Sainz at the end there, but nothing substantial at all. Heading across the key battle with Stroll. So I picked Stroll because he was behind Leclerc in the race, and just shows how the fortunes changed during the race. So Leclerc doing that early pit stop, and then look how quickly he's able to catch up to Stroll not being in a DRS train. And then Stroll pitting, Stroll gaining significant time back on those fresh tyres. And then once Leclerc pitted, he's able to slowly catch Stroll in, and then at the end, comfortably 15 seconds ahead. So excellent job from Charles on the weekend, apart from that first lap. If you got rid of that first lap, phenomenal weekend. So Ferrari will definitely be pleased with the race pace that they've shown. That's it for the recap video for Charles. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, tune in to the other videos on the channel, or tune in next week for another Charles video. Thank you.